How many new rivers are we going to have in the state of Arizona over the next 100 years? Because we could use about 10.
Not many.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Wow. One community in particular really lacking the water, Rio Verde Foothills. They've been in the news the last couple of years.
They had a problem with water already.
Some homeowners, easy for me to say, some homeowners out in Rio Verde Foothills were already cut off from water once. Now they're saying it could happen a second time. So they were initially cut off 2023 with the city's west ongoing drought. And now it could happen a second time for an entirely different reason.
Oh, hold on. Mm-hmm. I thought they got it figured out. I thought they worked with the Canadians or something, right?
So they negotiated through the legislature. Words really defying me.
Good,
here.
you bad talk.
So they negotiated a solution through the legislature with EPCOR, which was a Canadian utility company, which you just mentioned.
Okay.
They were going to build a new standpipe in the area and find the water to serve it. EPCOR agreed and said, we won't be able to supply enough water for 500 or more homes that need it. So there would have to be a lottery, and people would have to sign up for it. Okay?
Okay.
But then you have a resident here. Her name is Chantel. She says, we were told we did not have to do anything by the June 1st deadline. Standing in front of her home now, she's at Rio Verde Drive, 174th Street.
Okay.
She says, once everything goes into effect, I will no longer be able to receive water.
Hold on. So they said we're going to put in a new standpipe, which I think it just means another pipe into an existing well.
As opposed to trucking it in like what they were doing for a while.
Or digging a new well. I think the standpipe comes out of what's already there, if I'm understanding that correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Pablo, the standpipe, that's the water pipe that goes, like if you've got a multi-story building, that's the water pipe that travels between the floors, right?
It was to prevent it from being trucked in, I believe. They were going to actually
hold on.
Pipe it in.
Piped in from where is my question?
I want to say Scottsdale.
See, I think, well, that could be. I always think the standpipe was coming out of another source already. Whatever it is, I guess.
I think he's right. It's one of the city of Scottsdale sources.
All right, so this is a new pipe out of Scottsdale then? The story just says a new standpipe. To me, a standpipe is just the...
Rio Verde Foothills homes used to be served by hauled water taken from City of Scottsdale supply. So there was that, and then I think the standpipe was also going to come out of Scottsdale, if I remember right.
Sorry, I didn't mean to throw a wrench in this. I was just trying to understand it.
Can't you just go along with my drivel?
You're
questioning
right.
for the benefit of what? The truth?
I high-zinged you there. Go ahead.
How dare you?
Get back onto it then. All right. So she thought they're going to bring water in, and I'm fine. Mm-hmm. What they're saying is, no, there's not enough water. We're going to have a lottery. And she's saying, wait a minute, I didn't sign up for a lottery.
And she says she was never notified that a deadline applied to her. She said there was confusion amongst some of the residents. She was never sent anything in the mail or email, and she doesn't understand how private corporations can legally completely cut off citizens from having access to water without a certified letter, knock at the door, some type of proof of documentation. But now this could be the second time that residents in Rio Verde Foothills think of this as extreme East Scottsdale.
Yeah.
Will be sans water.
So what do you do? Could we fill up trucks and just drive trucks out there every day? We just fill it up from our faucets and drive water?
If you are a resident who is out there and you are cut off, you're going to have to truck water in if you're not one of the people who wins this lottery.
Wow. I feel like this is not the last time we're going to hear this story. Whether it's Rio Verde Foothills, whether it's somewhere. In fact, I saw a story today about Wilcox. Wilcox might be the first community in Arizona to be told what kind of water regulation they will have. The Department of Arizona Water Resources, officially beginning the process to designate the basin, one of the state's most troubled, setting a hearing November 22nd, where the director, Tom Bushatsky, is going to make his final decision. So Wilcox is almost certain to become the state's next AMA. That is the
not an ask me anything like
active
Reddit.
Management area. Mm-hmm. So all of a sudden now it is directly affecting people. Taps are running dry. Now you've got regulations on your farm, for instance.
I should go back and correct one thing on Rio Verde.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry at all, because you were right. So there is a water hauler for the area.
Okay.
When EPCOR turns on the pipe, there will still be trucks that fill it up and deliver it to the homes. So it is still being trucked in to the pipe.
I see.
And then
Okay.
those customers that met the deadline and were selected in the lottery will get the water.
What a trip. This is not going to get better. And at some point, politicians are going to have to dummy this down so that we can understand it and vote on something to be done. Because it's going to start at Rio Verde Foothills, Wilcox. It's going to go to other outlying suburbs, right?
Yeah,
Santan Valley could be next. Maricopa, you could be next, right? And then all of a sudden, it's going to start hitting a little bit closer to the center of Phoenix. Then it's going to go, Queen Creek is going to have a problem. Goodyear's going to start having a problem. Buckeye's going to have a problem.
If you move to a Rio Verde Foothills or a Wilcox from Texas or Florida or California or Nevada, do you even know to ask, hey, what's the water situation like out here? Am I going to need to fight for my water? You just assume you hit the tap and it's going to come on.
Yeah, and that you're not going to get hosed, pardon my pun, in the process, right?
Yeah.
Nevada.
Got it.
Out of Nevada.
I like the first one more. The
Nevada?
Nevada. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, very good.
Thanks for watching The Chris and Joe Show. Click to see more from Chris and Joe and tap the button in the middle to subscribe to KTAR News.